Hi folks, I'm back with another video. This one features some pictures I took in early August on a foggy morning in Somerset, Kentucky. I used some Tri-x film, pushed it to 1600 so I could get some pictures in low light out there. And using the semi-stand development on Tri-x generally gives you some interesting glow to the lights, and we're going to see that in these pictures. And the fog adds to that effect as well. The fog lights up and glows around the bulbs and the light sources, and the Rodinal enhances that, so we ended up with I would say double the amount of light glow that I imagined. Now I mostly shot these pictures to test out a Nikon F601 I had bought used just to see if it worked. And here you can really see the grain against the sky. Now a lot of you may know the blue hour is that hour before sunrise and the hour after sunset, when the sky is very blue even though it's dark outside. And of course in black and white film that sky shows up as a light gray, and it really shows the grain of the film against that gray sky. So I really expected these pictures to have more contrast. These are straight out of the developer and then scanned on a Epson V550. And there's actually less contrast in them than I expected. I've shot some night pictures quite a bit before on film. I think the fog reflects the lights and tends to create a sort of a like a reflector around stuff. It's a very strange effect that I didn't expect. And I guess if I was going to print these pictures, I probably would put them in Photoshop or Lightroom and turn the contrast up a bit. Maybe adjust sliders for the black point and the white point. But this one in particular, the glow on those lights is something else. And it did look like that to the eye a lot, but this is even a little more glow than it looked like in person. And so I just went around Somerset and shot these and to test the camera, and thought, well, a foggy morning would be a way to get maybe a few interesting shots out of the roll, assuming the camera worked. The camera worked fine. It's a beautiful old house there in Somerset. Somerset's a nice looking town, the old street lights and the old buildings and mixed in with a lot of the new buildings. It's a very interesting look to it at night, especially in the fog. I think it's quite beautiful then. And so using this Rodinal semi-stand development, the trade-off is you do get some grain, but boy, the ease of development's something else. You just mix it 6 milliliters of Rodinal to 600 milliliters of water, and then you just do a semi-stand development for I think it's 90 minutes, and I want to have a detailed description of the process I used in the notes below this so that you can duplicate it. Rodinal is a very inexpensive developer. It's very easy to mix and use, and once it comes out of the developer, I don't use a stop bath. I just give it about 3 rinses out with water and then put the fixer in there and fix as normal, you know. I use Ilford Rapid Fixer. Quite easy to do, and it probably ends up costing me about 25 cents a roll to develop film, I'd say. I'm throw a rough estimate out there. You know, even if I'm off and it's 30 cents, that's dirt cheap. And you get very consistent results with this Rodinal semi-stand development. And if any of you are thinking about getting out and trying to push some film, and perhaps at night or in low light or indoors at a family gathering, I think Rodinal is an inexpensive way to do it. And it lasts forever. It doesn't go bad. You can store it, and you get consistent results out of it. And the trade-off is some grain, but boy, it's easy to get the speed you need and the consistent results. You don't have to worry about temperature that much. It's got a whole lot of good benefits to using it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I rambled a bit, but again, as always, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.